No one heard my cries for help.
I was just hurting too much to face the world.
I couldn't help it. It was ruining my life. I didn't know where to turn.
Life was really a struggle.
I was just plain hurting because I had nowhere left to turn.
Hello, I'm Guy Gould-Davies. People all over America are hurting. No one hears their silent cries for help. Unable to end their cycle of pain, they were just plain hurting because they had nowhere left to turn. Until now. Join me on the road to recovery.
Bahamavention, noun. Action taken by concerned friends or family members to get a loved one the help only the islands of the Bahamas can give.
Today, millions of everyday people out there, including friends, loved ones, gym teachers, are hurting, confused, scared, and dangerously untanned. But I'm here today to share with you some very good news. With just one phone call, you can end their cycle of pain and put them on the road to recovery. Introducing Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery. Hello, I'm Guy Gould-Davies. And today you're going to meet some very special people that by simply picking up the phone and ordering this revolutionary trifold pamphlet, Bahamavention and You, changed their lives around and got their loved ones the help they so desperately, desperately needed, simply by calling the number that appears on your screen. I know what you're thinking. A toll-free number? That sounds expensive, Guy Gould-Davies. Well, it's not. It's toll-free.
My hobbies were being sad and unhappy and needlepoint.
It's like I was a sad clown, but without the makeup and funny pants and nose and big shoes and little car.
I had such a short fuse that everyone around was always walking on eggshells. And that only made things worse because I'm totally allergic to eggshells.
Other people had happy birthdays. I just had birthdays. The only place I really felt at home was at places where sad people were, like sad people conventions.
I actually convinced myself that I didn't have a problem, that it was normal to think all fish were shaped like sticks. But it wasn't. Down deep, in my special place, I knew I needed help.
Powerful stuff. Right here in your community are people in desperate need of the kind of help only the Bahamas can deliver. Who are they? Friends, neighbors, cousins. Won't you open your eyes to their pain and send for your very own copy of Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery. Why? Because it is the key that swings open the solid core door of healing. Hear it for yourself from these people on the front lines of recuperation.
Before my Bahamavention, I resorted to making my own self-tanner out of butterscotch pudding and leftover deck varnish. That's what life was like before the Bahamas.
It really was.
My family wanted to help me. They tried all the other Bahamavention pamphlets out there, but nothing worked. Nothing, that is, until they found Bahamavention and You. I reclaimed my smile from the lost and found of life. I packed my bags and moved out of Frowny Town. Now I have a stylish townhome in Smileyville.
I was so impressed with my Bahamavention, I made my own before and after. Before Bahamas, which I call BB, and after Bahamas, which I call AB. Thanks, Bahamas.
My husband sent away for the pamphlet and everything changed. It's like I got released from the sad penitentiary, or maximum sad security prison, or sad people jail. Now I've never been happier. Thanks, Bahamas.
This Bahamavention pamphlet is the most powerful Bahamavention pamphlet available today. But you don't have to take our word for it. Let's listen to what the experts are saying.
Before my new friend Carl's Bahamavention, the only thing worse than his tension headaches were his tension back, neck, face, leg, arm, chest, and spleen aches.
They snorkel and sail and bonefish. They even talk to each other without using their cell phones.
Before Malcolm's Bahamavention, he was so white he couldn't wear himself after Labor Day.
The minute they got off the plane, they stopped frowning and yelling and turned back into happy people.
They hadn't danced since their wedding, but as soon as they heard that jungle, man, they couldn't help themselves.
And that's just a few of the experts.
Before my new friend Lloyd came to the Bahamas, he was so tense that his ulcers had ulcers. Now look at him. He's actually writing poetry. He wrote this for me. Hi. Conch man, oh conch man, you made me a fritter. Now I love you more than the lovely and talented Margot Kidder. Conch man, oh conch man, you made me complete and deliriously happy via delicious conch meat. The end, Lloyd.
If you are ready to end your cycle of suffering or simply want to find out everything there is to know about performing a successful Bahamavention, then you'll want to stay tuned. Because when we return from this short break, you'll learn more about performing a successful Bahamavention and the hundreds and hundreds of people that Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery, has helped to get their lives back. Don't go away. How many islands are in the Bahamas?
The correct answer is 700 islands.
Is someone you care about hurting? Unable to break his or her cycle of suffering? Are you tired of being blinded by a loved one's dangerously untanned skin? Well, now there's help. Introducing Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery.
I'm Danny, and I got a Bahamavention. Won't you?
Order this groundbreaking, professionally printed trifold Bahamavention and You pamphlet now and put an end to the pain of someone you care about. Call within the next 11 hours and you'll also receive this DVD, a $12 value filled with incredible prescription-strength images of the 700 islands of the Bahamas. But wait, there's more. As an added bonus, you'll also receive this DVD case, a 12-cent value specifically designed to hold a DVD filled with these incredible prescription-strength images of the 700 islands of the Bahamas. The famous lighthouse in the Abacos, bone fishing in Andros, sailing with the beautiful seabirds of the Berry Islands, big game fishing in Bimini, Harbor Island's pink sand beaches, snorkeling in Eleuthera, navigating through the amazing Exumas, golfing in Grand Bahama Island, Blue Hole in Long Island, the luxury and nightlife of Nassau Paradise Island. Each of the 700 islands of the Bahamas is specially formulated to start your overworked, overstressed, and dangerously untanned loved one on his or her own path to recovery.
What the? Wow!
I can actually feel it working. Thanks, Bahamas!
This is a limited time offer. Don't allow someone you care about to suffer another moment. Plus, you'll look younger and more confident. Bahamavention and You. Call now and change your life forever.
Before my soulmate Gary performed my Bahamavention, the only thing I was swimming in was marriage counseling bills. But look at us now. We're swimming in a sea of love.
Welcome back. When you order this revolutionary pamphlet, Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery, you're not only getting a pamphlet handcrafted from space-age-like material, you'll also learn everything you'll need to perform a successful Bahamavention and put your loved one on the road to recovery, beginning with recognizing the symptoms exhibited by someone desperately needing a Bahamavention. Symptoms such as these: irritability.
Hi, Karen.
What did you say to me?
Chronic frowniness.
Honey, we won the lottery.
Whatever. Uncontrollable yelling.
Oh, he's so cute!
untanness.
Yep, it's broke. Thanks, Danny.
Okay.
Danny does surgery. Stat.
Are you finished with me, Doc? I meet in an OR.
Now remember, this pamphlet is not available in stores, so call today or visit Bahamavention.com. It's on the internet.
Before I ordered Bahamavention and You, I thought Carol attacked me just because I wasn't playing her daughter enough on the soccer squad. Now I know that she was hurting and was simply reaching out to me for help. With a crowbar.
You've tried all the rest. Now try the best.
Not only is this groundbreaking pamphlet completely free, it's also safe and effective. Just listen to what doctors all over America are saying about Bahamavention and You.
Oh, hello. I'm Dr. Jonah Klevesahl, medical doctor. Not only is this groundbreaking pamphlet completely free, it's also safe and effective. At least that's what me and all my other doctor friends all over America are saying. But don't take my word for it.
I recommend it to every human I know to get a Bahamavention.
Hello again. If you're anything like me, Dr. Jonah Klevesahl, medical doctor, when you're in the market for a Bahamavention pamphlet, you always ask yourself 4 very important questions. Is it safe? Is it effective? Is it groundbreaking? And is it a free pamphlet? If you answered yes to each, then you're going to want to settle for no other pamphlet than Bahamavention and You. People are always saying to me, but Jonah, medical doctor, how does Bahamavention help? Well, science tells us that the rejuvenating and therapeutic rays of the Earth's sun can't reach an overworked, office-bound sufferer. But after receiving a Bahamavention from his loved ones, he soon arrives on one of the beautiful 700 islands of the Bahamas, where the sun's healing rays bathe him in warmth and quickly relieve him of his life-threatening untanness.
I've never been happier or tanner. Thanks, Bahamas.
But wait, not only does it work on the outside, but it also tackles the hidden pain you feel on the inside. A Bahamavention rapidly begins a chain reaction of healing, starting with the untangling of your tangles, then moving upward to attack your emotional epicenter of pain. And Bahamaventions are not only good for the people that receive them, they're also good for the economy.
Before Bahamavention and You, millions of people didn't care what their teeth looked like because they never ever smiled. But now I have never been busier or financially securer. Thanks, Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved ones on the road to recovery.
Now, are you confused about who to invite to your Bahamavention and where to hold it? Well, stay tuned, because when we come back, we're going to show you how this deluxe water-soluble pamphlet can show you who to invite to your Bahamavention and where to hold it. We'll be right back. What is Junkanoo?
Junkanoo is an all-night parade that goes on Boxing Day and New Year's Day. It's an all-night celebration where everyone gets dressed up in wild costumes.
Is someone you care about hurting? Unable to break his or her cycle of suffering? Are you tired of being blinded by a loved one's dangerously untanned skin? Well, now there's help. Introducing Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery.
I'm not only a spokesperson, I'm a client. Thanks, Bahamas.
Order this groundbreaking, professionally printed trifold Bahamavention and You pamphlet now and put an end to the pain of someone you care about. Call within the next 11 hours and you'll also receive this DVD, a $12 value filled with incredible prescription-strength images of the 700 islands of the Bahamas. But wait, there's more. As an added bonus, you'll also receive this DVD case, a 12-cent value specifically designed to hold a DVD filled with these incredible prescription-strength images of the 700 islands of the Bahamas. Sailing with the beautiful seabirds of the Berry Islands, Harbor Island's pink sand beaches, bone fishing in Andros, the luxury and nightlife of Nassau Paradise Island. Each of the 700 islands of the Bahamas is specially formulated to start your overworked, overstressed, and dangerously untanned loved one on his or her own path to recovery.
What the?
Wow, I can actually feel it working. Thanks, Bahamas!
This is a limited time offer. Don't allow someone you care about to suffer another moment. Plus, you'll look younger and more confident. Bahamavention and You. Call now and change your life forever.
Before my Bahamavention, my diet consisted mainly of sleeping pills, pen caps, milk of magnesia, and fingernails. But now look at me. I'm eating chicken pot pie. Thanks, Bahamas.
Welcome back. When you order Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery, you're not just ordering a groundbreaking single-page pamphlet. You're ordering a system that teaches you the 4 W's of a successful Bahamavening. Who to invite to the Bahamavention, where to hold your Bahamavention, and what to wear to your Bahamavention, and why. When planning your Bahamavention list, it's important to invite those people who care as much about your loved one as you do. These Tier 1 instruments of love and healing will often be family members, such as parents, children, and several uncles. But just as important are the Tier 2 instruments of love and healing, which may include people such as his or her parents, cousins, former lovers, husky neighbor ladies, dental hygienists, donkey trainer, long-haul trucker, drifters, life coaches, neighbors, scuba diver, bosses, co-workers, drifters, gruff but lovable ranch hands, Eskimos, seamstresses, goat whisperers, meter maids, roofers, girl roofers, yogis, border patrollers, dishwashers, hang gliders, butchers, bakers, candlestick makers, meteorologists, tick bathers, or even kindly ranch hands. In short, anyone whose presence will tell the sufferer, I care, and want the hurting to stop.
Bahamas saved my life, so I wrote this song. Before I met the Bahamas, I was a prisoner in an untanned cage. But then I got me a Bahamavention. Now I've gone from white to beige. Oh, Bahamavention and You, you set me free. Bahamavention and You, the pamphlet for me. Thank you, Bahamas. Thank you, Bahamas. Thank you, Bahamas. Thank you.
Once you've decided on who to invite, Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery, tells us you're ready to think about where to hold your Bahamavention. The makers of Bahamavention and You have worked closely with world-renowned Bahamavention holding space expert Linda Ann Faust to determine the safest and most effective Bahamavention environments.
A clean, well-lit space with low barometric pressure will not only lower the occurrence of frizzy or flyaway hair, it will also ensure a triumphant Bahamavention. Before this revolutionary healing pamphlet, Bahamavention and You, people often chose locations ill-suited for success. Places like caves.
Bill, los importas mucho. Sabemos que te duele. Este es un Bahamavention.
Aquí estoy.
Or local community college saunas.
Mum? Dad? Assaulted other family members? What are you doing here at the community college sauna?
If you're like most people, you're probably wondering what to wear to ensure a safe and effective Bahamavention. Well, by picking up the phone and ordering Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery, you'll learn that the most important thing is to be comfortable and chafing-free. Also, choose an outfit that says you care and want the hurting to stop.
Hello.
Hello. Your Rear Admiral's costume tells me that you care and want my hurting to stop.
Yes, I do.
Also included are dozens of other suggested outfits proven effective, such as a business suit or an exciting pair of stretch pants.
Your speed skater's suit tells me that you care and want my hurting to stop.
And many more.
Your yodeling suit, your matador's outfit, your male cheerleader uniform tells me that you care and want my hurting to stop.
That's a lot of love.
When my mom wore a body stocking to my Bahamavention, it really said, I care and want your suffering to end.
I was nervous at the start of my Bahamavention and wanted to flee. But then I saw that Grandpa was dressed as an aerobics instructor, and I knew in my heart of hearts that he cared for me deeply and wanted my suffering to end.
If you're interested in learning how to actually perform a successful Bahamavention and put your loved one on the path to recovery, then you're going to want to stay tuned. Because when we return, we're going to show you how to actually perform a successful Bahamavention and put your loved one on the path to recovery. Stay tuned. Do I need a passport to go to the Bahamas?
Yes.
Is someone you care about hurting? Unable to break his or her cycle of suffering? Are you tired of being blinded by a loved one's dangerously untanned skin? Well, now there's help. Introducing Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery.
I'm Danny, and I got a Bahamavention. Won't you?
Order this groundbreaking, professionally printed trifold Bahamavention and You pamphlet now and put an end to the pain of someone you care about. Call within the next 11 hours and you'll also receive this DVD, a $12 value filled with incredible prescription-strength images of the 700 islands of the Bahamas. But wait, there's more. As an added bonus, you'll also receive this DVD case, a 12-cent value specifically designed to hold a DVD filled with these incredible prescription-strength images of the 700 islands of the Bahamas. Snorkeling in Eleuthera, big game fishing in Bimini, navigating through the amazing Exumas, golfing in Grand Bahama Island. Each of the 700 islands of the Bahamas is specially formulated to start your overworked, overstressed, and dangerously untanned loved one on his or her own path to recovery.
Wow! I can actually feel it working! Thanks, Bahamas!
This is a limited time offer. Don't allow someone you care about to suffer another moment. Plus, you'll look younger and more confident. Bahamavention and You. Call now and change your life forever.
Before my Bahamavention, the only thing that could cheer me up was death metal, speed metal, and heavy metal.
And don't forget goth, sweetie.
Oh, yeah, I enjoyed goth.
Welcome back. When someone you care about is hurting, you want to act and act fast. That's why if you call now and order Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery, we will mail it to you. Only then will you hold in your hand the suffering-ending pamphlet that can end their suffering. Because Bahamavention and You is filled with information, recognizing symptoms, who to invite, where to hold it, what to wear, and most importantly, how to perform the actual Bahamavention. Let's take a look. Bahamavention Day has arrived. Step 1, assemble the love team, such as the mother, the father, and other assorted family members. Step 2, concoct a ruse to get your loved one to come to the Bahamavention location.
Mom, Dad, assorted family members? What are you doing at my friend Bill's clogging party?
Step 3, in an honest and caring way, confront your loved one about his or her behavior.
We care about you very, very much. This is a Bahamavention.
Bahamavention? I don't need a Bahamavention. Why do I need a Bahamavention?
If the sufferer exhibits signs of denial, don't become confrontational. Just assure them you care and share with them the symptoms they've refused to see.
I assure you that we care and want your hurting to stop.
You are behaving in a stressed out, overworked, and dangerously untanned manner. You need the kind of help only the 700 islands of the Bahamas can give.
I see now that you all care about me and you want my hurting to stop. Especially you, Uncle Lewis. Your Rear Admiral suit tells me so. They're doing great. I love you guys.
We love you too. We packed a suitcase for you so that you can leave now.
I think I will.
Enjoy Bahamas, Dave.
Thank you, family members. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Send a postcard from Bahamas.
We'll miss you.
Have a rip-roaring fun time.
It's that simple.
I can't believe how easy it was. I would anticipate, and I'm sure a lot of people would anticipate that there's going to be a lot of hurdles to overcome. But when you do your Bahamavention, you get in touch with you're in the Bahamas, and it opens everything up. What is in is out. What is up is down. The inner becomes the outer.
My Bahamavention was fun and easy. And fun. And easy.
I used to want a puppy. Now I just want another Bahamavention. Thanks, Bahamas.
Is the Bahamas fun?
No. Just kidding. Yes.
So don't you owe it to yourself and your loved one to pick up the phone and order Bahamavention and You, your guide to performing a successful Bahamavention and putting your loved one on the road to recovery? The answer is yes.
I have no reason to lie to you. Bahamaventions work. I know because I had one, and it worked. I mean, look at me. I am beautiful, and I am tan.
Thanks, Bahamas.
Thanks, Bahamas.
Thanks, Bahamas. You're the best.
You really are.
Thanks, Bahamas.
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 I can hear the ocean. Thanks, Bahamas.
Thanks, Bahamas. Thanks, Bahamas.
Thanks, Bahamas.
Thanks, Bahamas. I love the Bahamas.
So don't waste another minute being unhappy. Call the number on your screen. Do it now. For your loved one, for yourself, for the children. And remember, the person who needs the Bahamavention might be you. Good night, and happy Bahamavention. I'm Guy Gould-Davies.
The proceeding was an exciting paid program from the makers of Bahamavention and You.